Hi YouTube, I'm coming at you on another video. I'm trying to make this really short. If not, hopefully I'll do 5 minutes and 5 minutes, hopefully. First off, I am in college, so this is going to be my college tutorial, not tutorial, but like tips. Dorm room life, school life, all that other stuff. Okay, first thing. Freshmen do come in a little bit early at my school. I know that for a fact. At my school, they do come in somewhat early to start off their school year than the rest of the people. Just so that we have an opportunity to meet each other and make friends so we don't be by ourselves like when we go out to eat and crap. And then they have a lot of ways to avoid going to the union to eat, which is what ours is called, where they have the cafeteria. It's called the Union, and then they have another place where you can buy food, where it's like a little grocery store, and it's called the Station. So that's what ours is called. I hate the Station. I hate it with a passion. It smells like donuts and I can't really put my finger on it, but donuts mixed with something, and it's a terrible scent. It's very, very sickening. So I don't go there pretty much ever. They have Papa John's in there, and they have a little store where you can buy almost any kind of drink in any kind of form. And you can buy they have a salty station and a sweet tooth station, and then they have hot things that are different every day. Sometimes they have donuts, sometimes they have cinnamon rolls, sometimes they have brownies. Just depends on what the day is. Okay, tip number 1, while I'm rambling on and on and on, make friends. Tip number 2, don't put your social life in front of your academic life. I mean, I know that's obvious, but my first tip was make friends. You have plenty of time to make friends when you come to school. Definitely here, you had 5 days to make friends before you started class. So, and then there's tons of activities, and there's tons of food at every activity. I mean, you can eat probably 4 and 5 plates and then still be hungry and keep getting more and more and more. I mean, they don't care. And then they invite you to these over and over and over and over and over again. It's bad. The amount of food that you're exposed to. But this is all home cooked food. Like, they had hot dogs and nachos at this this organization that they were trying to get people to join. And I went to 3 of the meetings, and I ate. I didn't eat as much as everybody else was eating, but I can clearly see how you can gain 15 pounds your freshman year, even in the first 5 days. Tip number 3, like I said, don't put your academic life behind your social life. So back on tip number 2, you get a lot of homework quick. I mean, it comes like that. My first day, I found out I had a quiz due Friday, and 2 quizzes due, and it's for same class, and I was kind of thrown off. Good thing they weren't tough quizzes, and it took me I want to say 15 minutes to do. I mean, it was a time, then it got 20 minutes to do both of them. So it took me 15 minutes to do both of them. They're really short, but there's reading material with it, and then that adds up. I mean, I had to write a paper. This is my second week, so I had a lot of homework already. I mean, I got it all done pretty quick because I feel like I have a lot of free time. I mean, I don't have class until 10 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I don't have it until 11 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and after 2 o'clock Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm done for the day. So I can pretty much go to tons of activities, do tons of different things, and never be bored. Second thing, schools that are really big on not caring about if you come to class or not, which is pretty much like research schools or schools that don't take attendance. Those schools is pretty easy to fail in. I mean, they tell you that in college nobody's going to remind you to go to class, and nobody is going to care if you come or not because you've already paid for the class. That's not necessarily true. I mean, my friend goes to a school that's like that, but it's not necessary to. It's not necessarily like that all the time. So if you want, you can continue on in part 2 of this video because I did run out of time. So if you're not coming back, have a nice day. And for those of you in part 2, see you in a second.